a 7th pattern in our bubble stitch blanket. It's going to be a ring, and you can make these any color you wish. I just go off of what my kid asks for. Then we have our tapestry needle for weaving in our ends at the end of the project. You can just set that aside, you don't really need it right now. You have some scissors, a pencil, and my 5mm crochet hook, and then I have some yarn. Okay, so we're gonna start with our slip knot like we always do. Then we're gonna chain 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, and 30. And then we're gonna do so the second chain from the hook, this does not count, so 1, 2, we're gonna go right into there and we're gonna do a single crochet. And then we're going to single crochet across. In the end of this round, you should have 29 single crochets. And at the end of that row, at the end of every row, you're gonna turn your work and you're gonna chain up 1. Okay, so now we need, to start this round, we need 10 single crochets. So here's 1. Whoop. 2, 3, 9, and 10. And now we're going to start with our first bobble in the next stitch. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook through the stitch, yarn over and pull through. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2 of those and leave these 2. It's basically like a double crochet, except you're not finishing it. And what we want to do this, so we have 6 loops on our hook. 3 and 3 is 6. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And then to finish that, we put a single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and it looks like we need to do this 4 more times. Here we have another one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 6. And then single crochet. Oops. Okay, so we need to do that 3 more times. We need 1 more of these, and then that's it for this round. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the rest are single crochets. You should have 10. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that worked out perfect. Okay, so the next row, we want to turn our work to the front so we can see. We're going to chain up our 1. And now this row, every row after you do a bobble stitch, after you do the bobble row, you're going to put a single crochet row in all by itself. So you're going to go straight across with single crochet. And like I said before, you should have 29 single crochets. And like I said, after every round, you want to turn it and chain up 1. So this row, we need to start with 8 single crochets in the next 8 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, whoopies, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to go ahead and put only 1 bobble into the next stitch. So here's that. And this is going to be a relatively easy project because you don't need to put any in the middle. The middle stays empty. Then it looks like we need 11 single crochets. So here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. And now we're going to go ahead and put another bobble into the next stitch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that makes 6. And then we should have 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, if you remember what I said, after every row you're going to turn your work, chain up 1, and after the bobbles you're going to do a single crochet across. It doesn't matter if you put 1 bobble or 2 or 30 or the whole row. You still have to do a single crochet row across. Alright, so I turned my work, chain my 1, and now we're ready to go on. So we need 6 single crochets. 1. Oh my goodness. This yarn's not liking me today. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go ahead and put our bobble. Okay. And then we need 15 single crochets in between the next bobble. So 1, 2, 14, and 15. Now the next one we're going to go ahead and do our bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we should have 6 single crochets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so by now you know you're supposed to turn your work, chain up 1, and this row should be a single crochet only. Alright, I've turned my work and chained my 1, like you're supposed to after every round. Now we're going to go ahead and crochet, single crochet 5 times. So 1, 2, I don't know why this is so close, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to put our bobble in here. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have 17 single crochets in the middle. 1, 2, 16, and 17. Now we're going to put 1 bobble. Okay, and we should end with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so turn your work, chain 1, and single crochet across, and we're going to repeat this row 3 more times. So this last row we did the 5 single crochets, 1 bobble, 17 single crochets, 1 bobble, and then 5. We're going to do that 3 more times. So I will have that done when we come back, and then we'll go on to the next part. And don't forget in between to chain 1 and do your single crochet. So you're going to do this row plus your single crochet 3 more times. finished my last single crochet round, and remember I left you here. You should have done 3 more of those same exact rows so that they're in line. And now we're going to do something different with it, so we have to change it. So we're just going to turn, chain 1, and we're going to do 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to do our bobbles in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, that should be 6. Okay, and then we're going to do 15 single crochets in the middle. 1, 2, 15, and then we're going to put our next bobble. Okay, and then we should end with 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and chain 1 and do your single crochet across row. You can turn your work. Chain 1. We need 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. And then we need 11 single crochets in between, so 1, 2, 11. And then we should have 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good, and chain 1 into your single crochet row. Okay, turn your work, chain up 1. Now we need 13 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need 2 bobbles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One single in the middle, and then the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest are single crochet. Let's go ahead and finish this row off with your single crochets, and then chain 1, turn your work, and do your single crochet row. And when I come back, we'll move on to the next part. Okay. So we're going to turn our work again, chain 1. Now we need 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11. We're going to do 4 bobbles. Oopies. So 1, 3, 4, and 5. Here's one. We need to do that 3 more times. Here's 2. Three. One more. And the rest are single crochets. Okay, so we're doing the diamond part. Alright, so go ahead and chain 1, turn your work, and do your single crochet row. By now you know to chain 1, turn your work. So now we're going to do 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we need 6 bobbles and a single crochet in between each of those. So here's 1. We need to do this 5 more times. Knockout. Oh. 2. Just kidding. 2. 3. 4. 1 more. Oops, one too many. Okay, and the rest are single crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and do my single crochet row, and I'll meet you back here when I have that done. So now we need 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to do 5 of these bobbles again. So here's 1. 2. 3. 4. last one. Five, and then the rest are single crochets. Okay, so go ahead and turn your work, chain up one, and do your single crochets across, and then I'll meet you back here for the last bobble stitch round. And like I was saying, this is our last bobble stitch round, so we're going to need 12 single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now we're going to need 3 bobbles. So here's one. Two. Last one. And you're just going to single crochet across. Okay, and then Right, so we're going to turn our work, chain 1, and the next 2 rows are single crochets across. So go ahead and for the next 2 rows just put single crochets, and then after this row chain up 1, turn your work, and do another row of single crochets, and do not fasten off. When we come back we will do the border, and then we will be done with this baby. So I will meet you back here when I have those 2 rows done, and we'll start the border. Here's my 2 single crochet rows. Now we're going to turn our work and chain 1 again. We're going to put 1 single crochet into here, all the way down. So go ahead and work your 1 single crochet in every stitch across, like if you were doing another row. Alright, so I'm coming to my last stitch right here. We're going to put 2 single crochets. And if you see, that starts turning the work so we can go down the side. So now we're just going to put one single crochet in all the stitches down. So if you have a stitch here and one here, you're going to put 1 single crochet in there as well. And then the next one. See those? You have to make sure you're getting into those ones in the middle. Right here. These ones like to hide. Just make sure you're hitting every one of them. Go ahead and go all the way around doing the same thing. Then I'll show you what to do at the end. Just go ahead and go all the way around, and don't forget to put 2 in the corners. I just came back and I'm back into that corner, and I went ahead and put 1 single crochet already in there. Then I'm just going to slip stitch into the very first single crochet that we made. See, and that allows you to turn. I'm going to chain up 1, cut a nice tail about there, and pull that through. And there's our ring. Now you can see the sides are all curling up and just looking crappy. So what we're going to do is we're going to pin it down with some sewing pins. It doesn't matter how many you pin into here or how little you pin, just as long as you pin it around so that it can hold its shape. I like to start in the corners first. Okay, then you're just going to go ahead and pin all the way around. You're also going to need a squirt bottle. If you do not have one, pause it and go get one. Even a water gun would work, like a pool water gun. Whatever you can squirt water with. Okay, and I'm going to put one more over here. So now I'm going to take my squirt bottle. All I'm going to do is soak and now I'm just going to let it dry. Alright, now it's fully soaked. I used about half a bottle of water. So now you're just going to go ahead and let it dry for an hour or two. And then this pattern is done. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Oh, hi Piggy! If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more bobble stitch videos and crochet videos along the way. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for more bobble stitch videos for our blanket that we're making, please go ahead and comment down below and let me know what would you like to see. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!